former six-time Pro Bowler, three-time All-Pro, John Niland, former offensive lineman for the Cowboys, played a couple of years for the Eagles. John, before I let you run, what was it like the last couple of years going to a different team and playing for somebody else rather than the Cowboys?
Well, everybody wants to win. So at the beginning of every year, the win is put on the column, put on the chalkboard. How are we going to win? How are we going to do better than last year? How are we going to do better than the year before that? Basically, your job is to win. That's the only thing you're on there for. You're not there to give a great performance. You're not there to give a great running play or passing play. You're paid to win. And if you lose enough times, you're not going to be there very often. Because it's your problem, too. It's not the team's problem. It's the player's problem. If you don't get better, they're going to get rid of you. And so for that reason, I think in my case, I was pretty good. But they got a number one draft choice for me when they traded me to the Philadelphia Eagles. And for that reason, Tony Hill is an end for the Cowboys. They drafted Tony Hill when they traded me to the Philadelphia Eagles, which was a heck of a deal for the Cowboys. But look what Tony Hill did. Great,
unbelievable. Yep, unbelievable. Well, all right, my friend. I want to first of all thank you so very much for coming on Frankly Speaking Sports this evening. It's been a real honor having you on our show, and believe me, we're all hoping, we're all rooting for you to get in that Hall of Fame, my friend.
Yeah, my wife's going to share that information with you too.
Hey, we'll put up on John's Hall of Fame Facebook page. There's the address that they can write to the Hall of Fame. Send the letter in. Fans make a difference.
Okay, you do that and then share it to my page, which you now have, and we'll make sure it gets out there.
I sure will. Appreciate it.
All right, you guys be safe and stay well, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
That was John Niland, the former All-Pro offensive lineman for the Cowboys and Eagles. Sorry about that, folks. We're having a little storm here in Tampa, Florida. It kicked off, kicked right back on. We started back up for you, but you didn't miss much. It was just one question that you missed if you happen to come back and watch it. But ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us here at Frankly Speaking Sports, we want to thank John very, very much for being a guest on Frankly Speaking Sports. Just amazing. His first snap in the NFL, folks, 55 years ago. Incredible. Some of the guests that we are getting on this show are just amazing and incredible. Earlier today, if you're watching the second part of this show, you probably heard it now, 2 breaking news out of Tampa Bay, Florida. First of all, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as I get my notes here, have re-signed Raheem Nunez-Roches to a 2-year contract. So he will be in a Buccaneer uniform for 2 more years. Then the unfortunate news out of the University of South Florida, the 7th basketball player on the men's basketball team has gone into the transfer portal. Everybody was wondering what the heck's going on here. Something's got to be wrong. Well, yes, something is wrong. And right now the USF is investigating associate head coach. I believe his name is Tom Herron, and also Coach Brian Gregory for multiple incidents of racially charged comments. Now, Coach Herron is being the one that's sorting out for the race, from what I understand, what's being reported to us, for the comments that were being made. Brian Gregory is being investigated for failing to discipline the said coach or report the matter to USF Athletics. So if you want to find out more about that, we'll have more after the weekend on our Bullseye show this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Bullseye. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much for joining us tonight. Everybody be safe, and we'll see you again back Monday on Frankly Speaking